Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again. Sorry there's no webcam. My webcam is currently at the hot tub relaxing and cleaning himself off. Or I may be naked. It's one or the other. It's your choice on what you'd like to believe. But anyway, we are on episode 3 of the Lightning Touch Challenge. We're all about level 60, 62 or so. And I've got a lot of stuff to tell you guys. I'm gonna get into highlighting. I'm gonna get into editing because I never edit anything. And I know it might be a pain in the ass for you guys, it's a pain in the ass for me too, but editing and stuff, like Photoshop, not really Photoshop, but, excuse me, editing, like clipping highlights and putting them all together is something I just really need to get into doing, because it's important. It's important for me because I can release so much more content if I actually went through and edited and put stuff together, and it'd just be more enjoyable. But anyway, since I haven't done that yet, I just want to go over a couple things. So first off, the build is kind of starting to go. It's looking really nice. I'm at 2500 HP at level 62. Of course, that's not a lot. This is a self-found character. But this cluster here should take me to 2700, maybe 2650. And I've got a lot of mana unreserved that I'm going to be using for Cloak of Defiance. Although these are self-found characters, so it's probably not going to happen, but I will start chancing some base items to get it. And we've got a couple of options now. So first off, I want to go into my character and explain something really cool because he's actually really fun right now. Currently, I'm up to, let's put some buffs on here. With pretty gimpy gear, I'm at 6.7k DPS on my lightning tendrils. Here's my wand. It's pretty good. And here's my shield. The rest of the gear is pretty standard. Of course, 3 dragons is there to help, add in the freeze since everyone else is going to be shocking. We've got just a dual res spell damage necklace, some basic rings with resists. Chest piece is pretty solid, 88 life. I actually chaosed this myself because it was 6-socketed. So we got some life and dual res on it. Boots are pretty much used for 30% movement speed. Gloves just have life, that's it. And the belt is life, strength, fire, chaos with ES, which goes into my mana pool. Now, we normally do double cursing. Ziggy does elemental weakness and conductivity, which is very scary for reflect. But I just want to show you guys some of the damage right now. It's pretty solid. If I crit, it pretty much destroys everything. And of course, a lot of stuff is to come from this character. Now, just note that my damage in parties is much higher because they're shock stacking, and when I'm soloing, I'm only freezing. So just to show you guys, I want to try to find a rare, and I'm just going to crit him in the face, just to show you the damage. It's pretty... Okay, here's a Beyond pack. This can give you a good example, assuming I don't die because I'm very squishy right now. So it's pretty solid. Like, that was the Beyond pack, just getting disintegrated. Pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie, I do like it, and there's so much damage for me to pick up. Of course, Reflect, I do have ways of mitigating it, which I talk about in my other video, but it's pretty solid. So let me just portal back before I die. If I die, it's gotta be with them, so it's okay. But I've got so much more to pick up. Now, the reason why this looks really clunky right now is if I'm soloing, I'd go dual curse. Later on in the build, when I actually have ES gear, Cloak of Defiance, Wrathpith, some other stuff, if we branch off of Self-Found at level 75, which we may do, Unnatural Calm will be super good for the ES and +1 max lightning res. I've got the option of getting Sovereignty. Every extra reduced mana node, reduced mana reservation is effective life if I haven't hit the 40% for Cloak of Defiance. The reason why I came down to the left instead of down through here is because this is 2 points for life. I need life immediately, and then I'll respec it tomorrow when I branch 1, 2, and then I'll connect these two off, 1, 2, grab my power charge, elementalist, spell crit right here. Like, arcane potency is going to be a ridiculous damage jump, whereas I drop these 2 crit nodes and still have the crit damage here. Now, in the build, like I said, I want to finish up. I want to come across 1, 2, Celestial Walker, mana, Prestidignation, Ellie, mana, AoE, amplify, in, and then life. And then we're going to just relax from there. But some things I wanted to go into were some interesting things that happened today. Xeno, on a Gem Cutters box, found a level 17, 11% quality lightning tendrils, which is huge! So that was a huge damage boost. And while I was talking to my chat not paying attention, a 5-link dropped from me that he got. Since we have like Loot Ninja mode, and then he found a 5-link bow after that. So it's like there's some crazy stuff with self-found, and that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about. Is why self-found with a party, doing the style that we're doing is so much fun, because when you're going through, you don't expect a 5-link to drop, But since it's self-found, you're not going to buy a 5 link. So when it drops, it's just like, holy crap, like this is crazy. You know, we're going nuts over it. When you get like an exalted orb or a divine orb, you know, it's not like you're trading with people, ripping people off like a lot of people do to sell and, you know, do this. It's just, it's all like natural currency and stuff that's coming to you. So when you really find these items, it just makes the game so much more impactful. It's just, it's like racing, but it's different. It's now self-found. It has nothing to do with racing, but you know, racing, you get the thrill. Oh my god, I got a gold rim. Oh my god, I got, you know, 20%, 30% movement speed boots. But it's the same thing. It's self-found. You get excited over that stuff. Whereas when you normally play PoE, you get excited when you get something that sells for like holy shit, I got a Combs art that's like, you know, 15, 20x, or I don't know what they're up, maybe 10x now, or vice versa. Whereas self-found, it's kind of just like each one, you have your own set of gear that makes you happy. And I think it's nice to find a balance, because that's what keeps me in PoE, is just having this different type of game style or gameplay all the way throughout. You're playing the same game, but you're playing it differently every single time around. And like I said, that's what really draws me to Path of Exile, that there's so many different ways you could play the game that you would never even know. Like, I'm sure there's people who have almost hit 100 now, 100% self-found. I know there's a guy, actually, Enuhart, I think he has self-found himself 2 Combs hearts. Just completely self-found, I'm pretty sure. There's like some ridiculous stuff that people do, and then most people would be like, why would you do that? That's so bizarre. And then you think to yourself, like, it's actually kind of cool. It's completely different. And, you know, that's kind of what I wanted to touch up on today. Sadly, though, one of our party members did die. Sir Liftalot died again, although this time it was kind of like a disconnect. He tried to log at full HP to close the client, and I guess it just didn't work, and he just died, and it was like, what? That was pretty unfortunate. I've had about 45 minimum near-death experiences on this character. We like to use this term called Kappa, and Kappa stands for something that I cannot pronounce right now. But essentially, no, I just love the thrill of almost always dying. It's so much fun. You know, I'm doing crazy amounts of damage right now for the group with double cursing. And finally, you know, now Xeno's got damage too. Like I said, he's got a 5-link, and he's got a 5-link, which is huge. And he's got a lightning tendrils 2 levels higher than me, and it's quality. So he's definitely going to bring in some damage now, which is pretty neat. Can't wait to get the mapping. Xeno wants to break away from self-found at level 75. He wants to, you know, after we get to... I can understand that, like, when you get to 75, you know, you've done a lot on your character. It's time to throw some gear at it if you want. Or, you know, trading with the economy or whatnot. That's cool. But the beginning part, I think I really like the idea of going self-found. And you guys tell me what you think about it. Like I said, I do wish I could brighten up the experiences by showing clips. But I'm too stupid to do it. But I will give you Ziggy's YouTube, and I'll link Xeno's YouTube as well. Ziggy has the really cool highlights and stuff as well. So I'd highly recommend you guys to go check that out. But, you know, that's pretty much it for now. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I hope to see you guys all tomorrow. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to actually tell you guys some other stuff. I'm really bad at advertising, self-advertisement and whatnot. If you liked the video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, you can check me out on my Twitch at twitch.tv/Pohx. And to know when I go live, feel free to follow me on my Twitter at twitter.com/POHXX, because I post every time I go live. To see naked pictures of me, you can go to my Facebook, although I can't link that because there's not actually any nudes on there. Made you look. Anyway, with that being said, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you guys all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.